Hi Bromies, it's your boy Ricky here with Bromero Cards, and today we're going to be making a card using some products from LDRS and their latest release. We're going to be using the Favorite Things paper pack, along with some glitter paper that we have here as well. These are three patterns from the paper pack and then three equally colored glitter packs. Now I have the large word Spring Sentiments here, but I do not end up using this. We have the large flower dies, and then we also have the large leaf dies. Now the first thing we're going to do is go ahead and take these leaves and place it onto the glitter cardstock and get that cut out. There was some video that was lost here, so you're not going to see me do everything with this paper piecing, like the flowers, but you're going to get the idea here just from me doing the leaves. So basically I cut out the leaves in the glitter paper, and then I cut out the leaves in the pattern paper. Now when you cut out the leaves in the pattern paper, you want to kind of keep everything together, because what we're going to be doing is some paper piecing here. We're going to glue down the glitter cardstock leaf onto the white cardstock here. And we'll also do the same thing with the second leaf. Then we're going to take the pieces of the pattern paper and we're going to glue that inside of the leaf, the matching portion. So it's kind of like doing a puzzle. It's kind of a cool way to like just chill out and enjoy and just, hang out, take your time, all that great stuff. And so here you'll see the leaves and the flowers done. I did the flowers the exact same way. I just used pink glitter cardstock on those with a different pattern paper. We're also going to be using this little background from LDRS. I'm sorry, I cannot remember the name, but we're going to cut out two of each of those and we're going to glue those together. And then once we get those glued together, then we will also glue that down onto the actual card base, which is 110 pound Neenah Solar White. So we'll go ahead and get that down, get it good and pressed. Sometimes you might want to put a block on top of this to make sure that it stays onto the paper. Then we're going to use the stack sentiment dies here, and we're going to find a sentiment that's appropriate for this card. I already had a bunch of these made. That's what's great about these stack sentiments, is you can make a bunch of them at one time. And so I found where I wanted that to be. So now we're going to go ahead and get the card put together. We're going to go ahead and glue down the leaf down to the card base. Then we're going to use some foam tape on the flower and pop this up, because it needs a little dimension. That's what makes these cards. It's just a little dimension, make it a little thick, make it feel special. And then we're going to put foam tape on half of the sentiment and glue on the other half, because this is already popped up. We just need the foam on the part that's going onto the card base, and then the glue onto the flower that's already popped up. So here we have the finished card, and you guys, we have some bonus cards in here too. This video is going to be pretty short, but you will get some bonus cards. I took a cutout of, or I took the extra piece of the leaf that I had left over after taking out all the pieces, got some silver pigment ink, put some water onto it and splashed it onto the card base. Then I took some Raven LDRS black, sprayed some water in it, and took a brush and then also splattered, not for sure which word to use, but we went ahead and put that on the card base. We are going to cut out two more leaves in white cardstock, and we're going to get those glued together. And then we will glue the pattern paper on top of those two pieces. Once we get that onto the extra leaf pieces here, we will then glue this down to the card base, kind of the same thing what we did with the other card. We'll go ahead and get this placed onto the card. Has to take forever to do it. Make sure it's in the right spot. And then we'll go ahead and glue down the sentiment. This card reminded me of like Super Mario. I'm not for sure if you played Mario 3, but it looks like one of the leaves from Mario 3. And there we go. There's card number 2. I love it. It's pretty. I think even adding some clear sequins probably would have helped that card as well. The last card here, we're going to make a 4 1/4 by 4 1/4 card. We are going to take the extra piece of the flower that we had left over that we took the pattern out of, and we will glue that down onto the white card base here. Again, that's cut at 4 1/4 by 4 1/4. Once we get that down, we're going to take this extra flour. We are going to add some foam tape to it and then go ahead and pop that up in the middle. It's going to be like a multi-layer card here. It's going to look like a flower, a beautiful flower on top of another beautiful flower. The same thing, we're going to be using one of the sentiments and go ahead and put some foam tape on the back of that. I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. I truly appreciate it. Make sure you head over to Instagram and LDRS's website to check out all their latest products. Also, check me out on Instagram by searching for Bromero Cards. You guys have a great day. Bye.